Welcome back to the magical quest starring our favourite Disney character Mickey Mouse. This is part 4 of my SNES walkthrough. For this next stage is stage 4, Pete's Peak. I'll elaborate on this shortly after we have this wee short segment intro from Goofy. Gosh, Mickey, I still can't find the hole. I'm not looked everywhere which way but up. Hey, maybe you should look up this mountain. You can even use these snazzy climbing bridges and this rope. Looks like you're going to need all the help you can get, huh? Well, my throat's killing me. Mickey takes over. Goofy goes off backwards and Mickey has a brand new costume. This is the last of the 3 costumes in the game. We had the turban with the magical power, the fire helmet turning into Fireman Mickey with the water, and now we have this rather snazzy looking, looks like half like Robin Hood type outfit. It's climbing gear. More or less giving you the sort of how to put this old sort of old style sort of climbing sort of outfits people used to wear, and particularly areas. Now for this one, this gimmick is it gives you a hook with a rope on it, a rope hook. Allows you to hook onto things and grab things from distance to you. You can climb up on it. You can also take the shields off these bad guys. The night guys with the shields. You can actually ping their shields off them with the hook. It removes their shields. So this turns it more focused on platforming rather than anything else. And this whole level segment for the peaks requires a real focus on using the climbing gear. So it's not really recommended using anything else bar the climbing gear, because everything involves you hooking onto stuff. So in this case, it's very dependent on you being on this setup. This is the 4th. There is only just 1 level or so. Next we go straight to Pete's Castle. So the last ghost spirit will be the end of stage 4 itself. Stage 4 will be split into 3 segments, 1 and 2, with the final stage being straight up the boss section. I need to first of all, actually, just while we're on here, apologise about my recent uploading. It's been kind of erratic. A lot of my focus has been trying to get my Twitch stuff up and running, although I'm still looking into trying getting better internet connection to help with the streaming. I have been sort of doing a lot of setting up the groundwork on that, so my mind's been on fixing that up. It's gonna be a heavy balance between this and my YouTube stuff, so we'll see how that goes. I might need to do something about it, because the Twitch stuff, if I'm going to be streaming daily or anything like that, along those lines, which is kind of what I was looking at. I was looking to stream non-stop once I start. Will be kind of going to take up a lot of time. I don't have the time to sit and edit videos and whatnot. So we'll have to see how YouTube handles that. I know YouTube's been a good run. I've enjoyed putting a lot of these videos up, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it consistently and balance it out. Because suddenly it's ready got disrupted at times. Oh well, but I'll keep it posted with that information on that front. As I decide, you'll get the information. But I've really only been having a couple of days off from videos. It's only been like 1 or 2 days space, and then the rest of the days will be regular uploads, so it's not too bad. considering this game itself, it's got its wee glitches. You can see the when Mickey gets hit, he seems to vanish, which is really annoying and working out where the heck I am. It's a really disturbing sort of point to the game itself. These guys will disappear quite quickly once you actually kill the guy by taking the shield. You can probably notice that I've died an awful lot because I decided that I've been editing a lot of these videos and removing obviously deaths. Because you know it's dying over and over again, but I just wanted to point out that this game isn't as easy as you think. These old school retro games are pretty hard. Even a fluffy game like this, I'm actually going to do a harder game than this after the Mickey's complete, which I've probably hinted on would be the Star Wars series. Now they are really hard games, the Super Star Wars series, so there's some laughter when I get to doing them ones. Now, as for Mickey itself, it's a little bit of a journey from all these powers that he gains with this third one added to the mix will come into play when he gets to Pete's Castle at the end of this stage. So we'll have that completely next week, and that was really a daft thing to do. You can't actually do much. Those circles, circle Mickey sort of symbol circles, you can slide on, you can hook on. You slide off if you try and climb up on them because of the rain, obviously. So it's not, you need to watch you don't get to the top of your rope. If you do, it'll automatically bring you up. And you're kind of dead from there. If it's over a cliff, it'll just drop you straight down. There's no way to save yourself. Let's get the touches of Inspector Gadget to this. The whole Go-Go Gadget arm grapple hook, like Link, I would say, Zelda, the whole hook shot. You can kind of try and save your life, but it's very sort of inconsistently inaccurate. Oh, that was not happening. Anyway, I was saying about keeping all this in. But I usually would edit out all the mistakes and whatnot, but I thought I'd keep them in just to show that I'm not flawless. The other videos I edited out some of the stuff, so we just got through the basic core of the game and how to actually get through. But I really feel it's more better for, to show exactly the mistakes you can make in this. I was getting pretty tired. This is took me a good 6 hours to complete this. That was, I've no idea, practice. I kind of had to obviously practice your thing, but straight up that's took me to complete this. It's not one of the easiest ones. I think I played Aladdin. I even did Aladdin on a stream, and quite recently, and I completed that within a couple of hours. I even took a wee break or so in between. This game may look nice, but it's not that hard. It's hard, I should say. It's really tricky. I do promise that we'll get through stage 4 because I keep dying at the same bit over and over again. I think about the emulator. When there's a lot of things on this game, it can stutter a bit. The whole lag when the coins drop. I don't know if that's part of the game, but I was thinking it was the emulator, but it might be just the game itself. It struggles when it gets to higher graphics definition. It seems to struggle. That's the whole character disappearing and stuff, because I'm sure that was part of the SNES when I had this game. That's the only reason I'm playing this, because I've actually played it before when I had the Super Nintendo. I'm not just playing this because, oh look, it's a good game, let's play it. I really played this before. I love this game. This game's a sheer classic. The one afterwards, sequel to this, I didn't play it, but it wasn't as good as this. They tried to copy the concept, because this one turned out so well, that they tried to copy the concept, but it didn't quite cut it. This last section involves a lot of jumping. Now I'm actually at the section. and this last mini jump right here is a bit tricky. To say the least. You have to time the jump and leap out with the claw right at the time to grab the actual spear so you can swing on it. It took me quite a few times to get it quite right. And it's not it's right before the end of the gate, so it was quite annoying to die at that point and then have to go and do it all over again to get back to it. Let me see. What else have we got? What we got in the pipeline? In the pipeline we've got Star Trek, which will be still going on Thursdays. There'll be no change there. Star Trek Atlantis, our bumper series, continues to power on through season 2. Coming up towards the end of season 2, we'll be coming up to another movie, like a bumper movie package again, as we'll be preparing to move to the next section, and a brand new starship. Ouch, that was embarrassing. Brand new starship as well as in the mix. So that will be going on then. Fridays, Mickey Mouse will be followed by Super Star Wars series, Super Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. Possibly might even be done on Twitch at that rate. Hopefully by later on this year. Saturdays and Tuesdays, as ever, is our soccer double bill. We're deep into season 4 at the present moment, and getting up for season 5, where things start to get a bit hot. It's quite a few seasons it took for Rangers to get themselves up to a potential challenging position, and at this point Celtic have been turning in quite a unbelievable, unbeatable team. So the challenge is there for Rangers to close that gap now, and also for Celtic to see what they can do with this big team against the best in Europe. So look out for some big things as season 5 comes up later on next month. Yeah, next month will be September when the first one of the season 5 goes up. But we'll continue with season 4 in the meantime. There's still plenty of action happening in season 4 at this present time with football. Wednesdays, Memoria. Memoria is proceeding very well. Damn it! I can't believe it fell off. Because I had the hook and everything, I had the hook to block and I just needed to swing across and I fell off. Anyway. Memoria continues on Wednesday. That's the story for Memoria develops more and more as you go through. It's such a wonderful story, well talented script writing, great point-and-click adventure itself, and very compelling. So following on stories mixed between two different characters and finding out exactly what happened. So no matter who done it, you're trying to solve what actually happened. Because they're always asking the question, what happened there? What does this mean? You need to solve this. So it all does become to a head eventually. I've not uploaded Memoria for a while. I should actually get that sorted for my schedule to use ordinary dates. Mondays will be normally RTP. I've not done RTP for really a long time. I'm hoping to try and get something sorted, and Sundays usually gets reserved for specials or for if I've missed a video during the week, which sometimes I do. I should upload it on Sunday, i.e. Mickey Mouse here, which should have been up on a different day, but will go and get uploaded on the Sunday because I missed it out. It's unfortunate, but if it does get missed out, it doesn't get uploaded, then the next available day would be the Sunday because I don't actually do anything apart from get back to rendering videos and what over the weekends, because I've got a bit more time to do it the weekends. But yeah, certainly RTP is something that's on my mind to get reorganised, because there's a lot of nice video games coming out and I should be reviewing them and having a look at them. You never know, you might find a hidden gem in between one of the titles that comes out on Steam or some other platform. There's lots of good games. I bought a whole stack of games recently. Dark Souls, a very old classic game, very good game on Steam. It's worth really to see how hard can be. It's a pretty hard game, pretty solid. It's a super RPG style game, well known all over YouTube and Twitch mainly, because a lot of people do stream that. Binding of Isaac, it's a wee sort of nice wee chilled mellow game, which doesn't look that appealing when you look at it. A lot of blood and gore and stuff like that, so it's kind of rather morbid. But it's a kind of, you run through the game collecting stuff. Anyway, as I proceed into 4.2, I kind of a video editing issue there, but that was solved. As I proceed onwards, Mickey is now in the next section here. I'll explain this section in a sec. Binding Isaac's another good game, and I'll remind your friends. And there's a few games I bought, so I've got plenty to look at for RTP. That was a long story short of my discussion now. But yeah, we're now in the next section here, where things will start to get more interesting, and not potentially die at the same section over and over again. There's flying surfaces here. I need to swing on the... oops. Swing on the rope to try and get a decent length, so your swing will give you enough height. So it's a matter of judging the skills off the actual rope itself. You need to pull it out to as high as you can. There is gusts of wind that come down, as you can see just there. There's gusts of wind that come down, and if you get caught with the wind, it'll force you off the flying area. It's you're on a high rock place, so if you do get hit by the winds of change, you will flow off with no way to save yourself. So you can make sure you never get hit by them. You won't get affected if you're hooked onto something though. There's an experiment showing Mickey can actually climb onto anything. Really. If he's got it hooked, he's got it held. Why is all these blocks up here? Anyway, so what we're trying to work out is to try and get these right, these jumps. There's no point hooking it there because I'm just going to go into spikes. They are spikes, so everything my feet can go through spikes. Alright, see? You can get the highest point. It will give you the loop, which it gives you there. That was wrong. and get the leap ability off that. Need to grab the spring off it. Oh, that was nearly jump off the right, but it's the right jump I did there. Just the wrong direction. You're gonna have to lengthen the rope out enough, and then wait for the. There we go. Nice. Okay, now just need to watch this. Ah, God. It's a bit I didn't want to see, the whole pushing the air, pushing you off. That's just pure clumsiness. I'll have to do that bit again. Right. Take 2. Okay. Section 4.2. Let's see if we can get past this wee bit. When I get onto the boss section here, I'll show you the boss. Boss is just up around the corner. Come on, now. Right. Right up here. Can I hit this? Oh, there's a lot of apples in it. It's a score. I don't know why I'm going for a score. It's good there, right? You can do a score attack on this game, really. I would really challenge you to get score. Challenging enough as it is, but we'll start taunting you to get score. All these Mickey coins. Well, the score isn't important, but the Mickey coins, if you connect enough of those Mickey coins, the gold coins, there are shops in this game, and you can buy stuff. There are not many shops in this game, but you can actually get stuff from the shops that upgrade Mickey's character. Very, very kind of loosely in this game, but they weren't utilised enough in this game, I think. Lack of shops and probably a few other things that could have been improved in this game. Now the strategy of this boss is they're gonna have to, when it comes in, which is just make that think that never happened again. As they hook onto these Mickey symbols inside. When it comes flying in its steam, it doesn't pound you up. Now when the bird comes down, small bird, you have an egg, you grab the egg, and then it goes back to its swinging in phase, it thuds against the skin, you move back out. The egg gets hit off the bird, creates a wee slightly no pace to show that she's been hit. Like that. A sort of flash. If you don't get it right, birds will come out like this. You can use these birds to hit the mum, I believe. It's all Mario-esque. You're picking up your stuff, and then you're picking up the stuff and throwing it at the enemy boss for the damage. You know what? If you do fall off, there is also if you don't get fallen off by her. There's gaps at the sides here, so to go to the side it will put up you up as well. That's kind of why you die, you get thrown to the side when she comes into this game. But kind of basis is this: once you've hit the bird enough, it will change colour. It's not done it yet. I've only hit it a few times, but I'm gonna miss or something. Okay, no bigger shoot. By my time. Here she comes again. As I said, it's more dominating on the more dominating on the hook shot stuff more than anything else. There's a change of colour, she's changed pink. That whole raging angry colour. That's kind of the basis of this game. You're turning people and things angry. And that's a very angry looking bird. Vulture, I would say. Yeah, you beat the boss, and once the boss is cleared, the ghost comes out, and that she completed the level, the ghost returns to Pete. Well, more about that next episode. That's been Pete's Peak. Clear stage. This has been DJ Royster for Mickey's Magical Quest. Tune in next week for more retro games.